Valve have just done something really interesting, or pulled a massive joke on the community. It depends on who you ask. But in the process, they have made huge changes to competitive CS, changed the in-game meta, teased awesome new skins, and completely messed up the Steam market, all in an update that required 4 lines of notes. And in this video, we're going to take a look at what they've done and what the consequences of the craziest update they've done in quite a long time are likely going to be. Now, today's video is sponsored by SkinsMonkey. SkinsMonkey is a site where you can easily and safely trade your CSGO skins. Just log in through Steam, add your trade link, and you're good to go. Trades are extremely simple to do, and once you've picked the skins you want, they take just seconds to complete. Any excess will be added to your balance, and if the skin you want isn't tradable, it can be reserved for you until it is. Now, you can use the code Heyzeus to get 2 bonuses on the site too, a bonus of up to $5 when you do your first trade, and also a 5% bonus if you buy balance on the site. And this one works unlimited times too, so if you are ever buying balance, make sure you use the code. And finally, it also has daily, weekly, and monthly giveaways, so even if you don't have any skins, there is something here for you. Great site, check it out, link is in the description. So, there's this map called Mirage. It's been in the competitive map pool for CSGO longer than any other map. It is played to absolute death on a daily basis. People have been begging Valve to remove it from the active duty map pool for years, and Valve has heard their pleas and removed Dust 2 from the active duty map pool instead, meaning Dust 2 will no longer be played in professional CSGO tournaments. Fun fact actually, Mirage has now literally outlasted Dust 2 in the active duty map pool twice. Now, the removal of Dust 2 does have some consequences, mostly for the skins market more than anything else, but what's far more interesting is the map that Valve have brought in instead, and that map is Anubis. Now, this map is interesting for a couple of reasons. Firstly, it means we're guaranteed an Anubis collection because Valve will need a collection to be souvenir skins at the next major. And just by looking at the logo, we know what the theme is going to be for this collection too. It's going to be Egyptian theme, basically the 3rd mythological collection in the game, alongside the Gods and Monsters collection and the Norse collection. This skin though is, by the way, a 2-month skin. It's Greek, not Egyptian. I just wanted a mock-up and I thought this would work, but more importantly, this also means the new collection will likely be part of the next operation, assuming Valve is actually working on that and aren't going to massively let us down. However, the fact that Anubis is even being added at all is pretty interesting in its own right, because CSGO had previously liked a tweet which declared that Valve weren't ever likely to add a community map to the active duty map pool again, which most people interpreted as a sign that CSGO wasn't going to add any more community maps like that, which led to quite a bit of backlash. But now it turns out they're including them after all. And I definitely think that's for the better, even if some people aren't happy with the choice of map, although good luck pleasing everybody when it comes to your choice of map. But also interesting is the chaos this is causing on the Steam market, because people are now hoarding skins from the 2021 Dust 2 collection as well as Dust 2 souvenirs in response to the update. You can see the instant impact on the Steam market both for these souvenirs as well as for the skins in the collection themselves. Massive price spikes like these pretty much never end well, and I don't expect this episode will be much different in the short term at least, particularly given you can literally still get the packages in game. Long term though, it may still work out for investors, but I'm talking about long term, and it's very difficult to make predictions that far out. However, that's only half the story. The other half is that Valve have gone and nerfed 2 of the most dominant guns in the current in-game meta, and we are already seeing chaos on the skins market because of it. So firstly, Valve have reduced the magazine on the AWP to 5 bullets. This is yet another nerf to the AWP, a gun that has already received quite large nerfs in the past but has still dominated the game, and the implications of it could be quite big. It might not make the AWP a support weapon per se, but it may well make the AWP a weapon that requires a lot more support. Whether this means the AWP might actually slip from its position as the #1 prestige weapon in CSGO, well, I doubt it. But the one thing you can expect is a ton of divisive and hysterical discussion about the impact of this change, even if it doesn't actually turn out to be that big. But Valve haven't just stopped here. they've also nerfed the M4 A1S as well, reducing its range modifier from 0.99 to 0.94. It is a pretty subtle sounding change, but the actual impact on long range engagements is potentially pretty significant. It can make a huge difference to the weapon in long distance duels. Obviously, the goal of this update is to try and balance the M4 A1S with the M4 A4. Currently, the A1S is very dominant in the in-game meta, and while some people definitely feel the A1S remains superior, skin investors are not waiting. Despite Stipple's joke, this is literally what's happening. We are literally seeing people panic buying M4 A4s, including Heyzeus, and panic selling M4 A1S skins. Now, as someone who owns 3 M4 A4 Heyzeus, to me this feels like a bit of an overreaction. I think the A1S is likely to keep its edge, and again, we may well see quite a few people get burnt with these pickups, but either way though, this is definitely the most dramatic update we've had for quite a while to the game, and I expect it's going to be quite divisive. I'm really interested to see what people end up saying in the comments. Personally though, I'm just hyped to see the new Anubis skins, and with that, I'm pretty much done for this video. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, and subscribe, massively appreciated. Otherwise, trust the numbers, not your guts. I'm Heyzeus, thanks for watching, see ya.